On the 13th of March, the National Special Olympics team, consisting of 32 individuals, will be leaving for the World Winter Games in Austria. The Games provide a platform for athletes with intellectual disabilities to rise above the typical stereotypes that they have to deal with on a daily basis. They will be, Team South Africa that is, will be among 2,700 Special Olympics athletes from 107 countries who will compete. South Africa will be competing in 3 different sporting codes: floor hockey, figure skating and short speed skating. To speak more about it, we have Special Olympics South Africa CEO Ancilla Smith, as well as Ambassador Zulu. A very good morning to the both of you. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning, Vela.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to start with you, Ancilla.
Sure.
How prepared are our team for the World Winter Games?
They are very prepared. I think our athletes have been in camp 3 times already, and they've been practicing since March last year to get ready for these games. So I believe that they are fully prepared for the games.
Lesego, you are around sport all the time, and this is so much more than a competitive type of movement is the Special Olympics.
No, absolutely. But as a sports person, I believe that every single sports person out there deserves all the love and support that can be given to them. And the reason why I'm an ambassador is to bring as much awareness to Special Olympics, because a lot of people actually confuse it with Paralympics.
Correct.
So yeah, that's why I gladly took up the opportunity to become an ambassador and speak up for those who can't speak for themselves.
I mean, just how much have you learned yourself?
I've learned so much. I have learned so much. You know, I haven't had the opportunity to play against them because that's something that I look forward to. But I'm absolutely in awe with their achievements. I mean, at the last Olympics, they came back with just over 60 medals. That is incredible. And I believe they deserve all the love, support from our country.
And this is something that's so important, Ancilla, is that education process that goes with the coverage and putting these athletes onto a world stage.
100%. I mean, I think, and I've said this so many times, awareness is our biggest issue. I think that, especially in terms of the disability realm, very few people understand what an intellectual disability is and, in fact, what our intellectually disabled athletes are capable of. And the more awareness they create and that education process is that people start to realize that it's about ability and not about disability.
So what exactly is an intellectual disability? A lot of the athletes that we see on the screen, you can automatically, those that have Down syndrome, it's a lot more visible, but then there's some athletes where you don't see any disability whatsoever.
Correct, and that's why it's so hard for people to, I think, relate to an intellectual disability, because it doesn't have the obvious signs of a disability outside of Down syndrome and perhaps alcohol fetal syndrome. I think that really the way we classify intellectual disability is an IQ of below 75, but a lot of people would know them as just people that are slow learners or in special needs schools.
I understand you guys still need some support from South Africa.
Yes, we do. We do. We need a lot of support from South Africa, both financially and just in terms of the South Africa getting behind their national team. We are going to be on a global stage. This is a national team, and we are competing against 107 other countries. If people are open to contributing financially, they can go to our Facebook page, find Special Olympics South Africa, and there are various ways that they will be able to contribute there.
Lesego, you obviously want to encourage the rest of South Africa to, play their little part too in getting behind Team South Africa. Absolutely.
I think, as I mentioned earlier, Special Olympics needs that love from South Africa. They do an amazing, exceptional job. And they are a national team, and they need to be given that support as a national team. They do an incredible work.
Lovely stuff. So that's Team South Africa for the Special Olympics. So we've got a group of just over 30 individuals that are going to compete in Austria at the Special Olympics World Winter Games. So South Africa, let's show them a little bit of love.